If you're looking to move to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and just trying to narrow down where you're going to live, today we're going to talk about Signal Mountain, and we'll see if this is the spot that you want to live at. We're going to go over some of the amenities, some of the resources, some of the outdoor spots that there are to visit. Now you may be asking, where is Signal Mountain in relation to Chattanooga? So Signal Mountain, depending on where you live, is going to be about 15 to 30 minutes from downtown Chattanooga. Even though Signal Mountain's population is about 8,000 people, you might have varying commute times depending on the traffic and depending on where you live in Signal Mountain. You could be farther back, tucked away in a neighborhood and have a 30-minute commute with traffic, or you could be towards the entrance of Signal Mountain and have a shorter commute. The main road leading up to Signal Mountain from the base near Chattanooga, it's mainly a 2-lane road. It does go into 1 lane, especially if you're going back down the mountain. So there can be traffic on this road at those peak travel times. Signal Mountain is on Walden Ridge, which is on the southern part of the Cumberland Mountains, and this area just shows spectacular views as you're driving around. Here's an example of where I'm standing right now. We have beautiful houses, really nice quaint streets you can walk around, and an epic view looking over Chattanooga in the valley here. And then we got Lookout Mountain over there in the distance, and these are views that sometimes you can only get in an airplane, and you can get them from some people's front porch. One of the really cool things about Signal Mountain is just off the road you have houses here, and then you have parks like this one that look over this valley and look over Chattanooga. Chattanooga is extremely unique because it sits in a valley in between the Cumberland Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains, and Signal Mountain itself is at the southernmost point of the Cumberland Mountains. And because of this, you have so much to do. There's hiking, mountain biking, awesome camping spots, waterfalls, and there's a lot of limestone around here. And if you're into caving, I had a lot of friends that went caving around these areas, and I actually saw a map of all the caving spots, and I was blown away because you would never know where these places were. And it's just an absolutely beautiful spot to live. I like flying around here in Chattanooga because you can fly all around the Lookout Mountain, come over here to Signal Mountain, go down the valley to Chattanooga, and there's just so much to see. And from when I was flying back in Indiana, it was super flat and there's cornfields everywhere, but I'm just blown away by Signal Mountain and what it has to offer. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Tennessee, and if you're moving to the Chattanooga area, I would love to help you find your dream home. So feel free to reach out to me at any of the contact information spots below. Another awesome spot here on Signal Mountain is Signal Point. You're gonna get an amazing lookout spot with absolutely beautiful views, especially in the fall. This park offers hiking and scenic views and some recreation areas where you can bring your kids to come and play. This park's not too far from the community and the town up here. If you're concerned about healthcare or being close to a hospital, Signal Point is a little bit of a stretch to the closest large hospital. Now, there are a lot of clinics in the area. There's chiropractors, there's massage places, but as far as a large hospital, Signal Point doesn't really provide that. That's going to be about a 30-minute drive down the mountain out into Chattanooga. As far as schools go, there are plenty of options for public school, private school, and homeschooling here on Signal Mountain. We have Thrasher Elementary School, Nolan Elementary School, Signal Middle and High School, Signal Mountain Christian School, and Signal Mountain Homeschool. Signal Mountain has a wonderful health and rehabilitation center. This assisted living center is tucked away on Signal in a beautiful area. It's just like a mountain town. It's very tranquil. And if I was in an assisted living center, this is definitely where I'd want to be. And especially if I had my family in assisted living center, this place is beautiful. Believe it or not, this little mountain town has a golf course and a clubhouse, and the clubhouse also has a restaurant. So if you're into golfing and you love the little mountain town feel, this is going to be a very quaint spot where you can hang out, and it could be in your backyard. Now, like I said earlier on in the video, it's just going to depend where you live on Signal Mountain, where you could live a minute from this golf course, or you could live 15 minutes up the road. Just because Signal Mountain doesn't have some of those bigger stores like Walmart, Target, or Whole Foods doesn't mean you can't stay up here for a long time and get your necessary groceries. For example, their main grocery store is Pruitt's Market, and this quaint little mountain grocery store pretty much has all you need. And there are several small restaurants as well. There's a Domino's, there's a few more shops, and these places can keep you sustained. And the biggest perk about this place is you're up in a little quaint mountain town, but the closest Walmart to you is only 15 minutes away. Now let's talk about home price. The median home price on Signal Mountain is $780,000. So let's compare it to the median home price just 15 to 30 minutes down the mountain in Chattanooga, or even surrounding areas around Chattanooga, which is going to be $320,000. You're going to be more than double the amount just to live up here on Signal Mountain. But with that double price tag, you're going to get awesome amenities. You're going to get old growth forests. You're going to get beautiful neighborhoods with large lots. You're going to get a lot of different things that make it very worth it to live here on Signal Mountain. Additionally, you're going to have lots of parks, lots of hiking spots, lots of places to walk all around you, and that just makes for really comfortable living. And on top of that, the feeling up here is quite incredible. It's definitely got that mountain town feel. I sometimes think through some of the neighborhoods, it's got that Colorado mountain feel. With that almost doubling in home price, is it worth it? Well, I do think it's worth it. A lot of these homes are seated on the ridge with beautiful views, and even the ones that aren't on the ridge, they are surrounded by old growth trees on large plots of land, really close to awesome walking spots. So I do think that the almost double and sometimes triple and quadruple home prices, they are worth the money, and the houses are quite spectacular. There are a lot of things about Signal Point that when people come to Chattanooga just to visit, they want to come see. And there is Edwards Point, there's Signal Point, which is absolutely spectacular. These places offer amazing views, great hikes, and just places that people just want to come and visit. So this definitely could be in your backyard. Now, the home price is more when you compare it to some of the other towns in Chattanooga, but when you zoom out and look at places like Colorado, like Denver area, or Breckenridge with some of the same feeling areas, those houses are going to be double what they are here on Signal, but you get that same quaint feel that it feels like living on top of a mountain with the little stores and the amenities that it offers. Now, is Signal Mountain for you? Well, that depends. If you're looking for hiking in your backyard, neighborhoods you can walk around right outside of your house, nice sized lawns, beautiful lookout views, a quiet neighborhood, and a mountain feel, I think Signal Mountain would fit that checkbox for you. Now that's it for Signal Mountain, guys. If you're interested in finding a house in Chattanooga, feel free to reach out to me with any of the contacts below, and I am going to be more than happy to help you out. And again, I'm a licensed real estate agent, so I would love to help you out.